Hello everybody, I am Blitz. Welcome back to the third installment of our hack and slash walkthrough series. This video will take place going from the rest of the armory into the outside world, showing you some tips and tricks on the way out. Remember that this series contains massive spoilers on the puzzles, so if you do not want to see them, please go away from the video now. And always, this is a game in early access right now. This video is recorded mid-May 2014, so the game has been updated since these puzzles and results may not work for you. So let's continue on. This is the main hall of the armory. Last video we took out all of the things in here, so we can continue down and head back to this way. So last video we went through this hallway and down in here, this next room, I showed you a chest hidden behind some pipes. We're going to go take a peek at that real quick. I'm not going to go solve all of it. I will show you how to do it, and then you can do it on your own. So if I want to go look at this, I can hit spacebar on here, turn the pattern to wait. I can actually delete this one completely, and then that wave is gone. And then I can take this, my boomerang. This is kind of a cool trick. You throw the boomerang down, and then move over to the side. And sometimes if you do it right, like that, I actually got damage from that fire. The boomerang can attach to the shooter McGavern. Shooter McGavern. Oh, one more time. We'll try it one more here. Okay, we'll come up and over. Well, that's kind of how you do it. You can also walk through here and just avoid it. We can turn the pattern off itself. Fire, delete the fire. And I can walk all the way through here as long as my box does not come in contact with the other box. You can delete this one and then delete this one as well. Fire, wait, delete. There we go. So all that fire is off. You can do the same there, walk through it, and do your own stuff there. As of right now, there is nothing in that chest to even get, so I'm not even going to go open it up to show you guys. Just easy way to take care of the fire blasters, whatever they're called, shooters, I guess, the fire shooters. We ride platform D to C, and we go from C to B and back to A, all the way through this. There's the treasure chest I was talking about. And we can jump on platform A and head back down to the bottom. So this is where we can either go right through all of the fire, or we can do the same thing, hit spacebar, go through, delete the fire, and then we can use our boomerang to cheat it, or fall off the edge. The pattern actually went. I don't want to create a new pattern. I don't know what it hit. We want to see it get shooter D. Actually, shooter B is very good. We want to delete this. And then it's a lot easier to walk through if there's only 2 instead of 4 to walk through. Ow! as I take damage. Okay, we can turn this one is off right now. We can do the same, or we can just kind of waltz through it and take the damage if we have a lot of hit points, or just avoid it in general. Come back into here, into the main room of the jail, where the treasure chest was with the time thing. Doesn't matter anymore. We can walk across, press all the buttons, reset all the pressure plates, do whatever we want. We still got the item. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so now this is a very, very cool part of the game. We can do whatever we want to these guards. Doesn't really matter. Now you can see that these white lines actually are the things that trigger the text coming through. But we can walk down here in the far left corner of the map, and we get into a room. This is a main hallway. This is kind of cool too. I turn opacity off. We can see dangerous person. There is no name because if you remember in the first video, I didn't have a name. We have other dangerous people. Chico was the dude who gave us the wonderful hat. Ida was, well, you'll see Ida and Holly Khan. Alright, so let's get to talking to Holly Khan and Ida. We can do that with the items that we got from them. This is the device the lady in the inner prison gave to us. And this is Holly Khan's magic lamp. So if we talk to Ida, we can actually see this now. If you use this before you decipher and decrypt the text in the big dial and the piano thing in the last video, this would be very flustered and you couldn't see it. Good evening, oh dear, I apologize. You may or may not be able to understand me, though. You have no way of knowing. If you corrected the wizard's corruption, I applaud your cleverness and would be happy to provide you my aid. I possess the ability to search the universe, name something of importance, and I will tell you where in the fabric it is held. What would you like to search for? Well, there are two things that I know you can search for. You can either put in your name, which right now is blank, or you can type in name. So just type in name, and searching for name. It is found. The device is now imprinted with the location in the universe where the fact resides. So we have found the name. We can use the, if I go back here, we can use the magic lamp now. Ah, you're escaping. How novel. You probably don't understand the glyphs, though. So the glyphs were the things we deciphered using the quick wizard jumps over lazy fox or whatever it was. Go through all of this. Go through, and he puts in the new, the location that Ida showed. And we have 3 wishes left. What would you like to change this fax to? So we're going to do Bill. Bill is going to be the name. And the stars now speak of Bill. So, wonderful. Our name is actually now Bill. If I go back and put in the opacity back into the 2 slot, we have, well, it doesn't show up. Whoops. It should. There it is. Bill and Ted, we are on an excellent adventure. So the dangerous people up here, Orc, Chico, Ida, Hollycon, and if we come up to here, we have to have our name changed for this next room. This next room has the Warden in it. This would be a boss fight coming up here. Are you ready for it? I'm sure you are. So here's the Warden. If I cross this line, it will start the event. Halt! Let me see your names. Huh? Bill is not on the roster. Ew. Ted is not on the roster. So, if we did have our names on the roster, we'd have a different event show up. So we had to change our names at that last step that we did with the magical weapon, or the magical lamp, and the little scroll that we talked to Ida and Hollycon. So that is a series you need to do. Haha, of course not. So, what's your business here then? Well, maintenance sends you, or the sewer's getting weirder. So we need to go into the sewers. We can go right by this guy. I think it'd be awesome if you could actually hack the Warden, but that is not available right now in the game anyway. And we are in the sewers. If I turn opacity off, it's completely dark. You have no idea where you are. So we need to have the opacity on or the hat on. We can walk a lot faster with the opacity on. Keep walking forward, and we're going to come up to the main line of the sewer. This is going to proc an event. And we can come over here. Moving platform. Jump on that. Jump on the next moving platform. This is actually timed very well. Sometimes you have to wait for these. Depending on the timing of it itself. We'll jump onto the next moving platform 4. Logical order, go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And we're going to hit 5 next. Imagine that. Very nicely timed. It's almost like the developers planned us to do this. Except this one is not timed. We want to wait until it goes back up. And go up those white line, or the bluish lines there we cannot walk through. Shoot. I missed. Okay. Go back up here. If you do drown, you start over. Back on 1, we need to go to 2. That was for science purposes, just showing you guys how you drown, right? That's just what I want to say. Because I didn't intentionally drown, right? Okay, back to 3. 4 is coming up. And we could actually, if you wanted to, you could speed up time using the time speed thing. I'm not going to do that because it gets a little hard to control when things are moving very fast. Okay, moving platform 5. Let's get up to 6 here. Wonderful. And we're going to bounce down and get back up to the top. Once we do, let's position ourselves at the top of the platform to walk across. We can't walk through... Oh, we can walk through that one. Weird. The bottom side there on the far left, you can't walk through. This white line right here, we want to cross over that. Makes a bridge. And we want to get back onto a spiral platform here. Jump on this, and it's going to take us in a little bit of a spiral. Avoid spiral platform 5 and 6, and then walk off onto this main line. Go over to the left, not the right, because there is nothing on the right. And then we can walk up and transfer blocks as a puzzle. Oh, wow, that was lucky. And we can exit to the top. So you want to stay on the white. It's kind of slippery. It takes us back if we drown. It's kind of slippery, so it's a little difficult to walk on. Just position yourself nicely, or you can just move fast and hope you get it. That's usually what I do. Move fast. There it is. Then we come up to the top, and ta-da! Out of the sewers. Here we go. So, this looks very familiar, doesn't it? This is the area of the outhouse that was in the first... Oh, we can actually go back in. I didn't know that. We're going to get back out. This is the area we were first in. We spawned over this way. There is the... I'll show you where we spawned. Spawn is back down there. There's the cave that you could fall down in to go into the cave. I don't want to do that. Okay, I get the picture. You want to chase me. And now, come over to the top. And we need to go all the way up to the top and the right to get out of this zone. We're going to see the turtles up here that we stole the health point glitcher thingy from. We're going to go over 2 bridges coming up. Here's one, and the next is to our right some more. Ah, gotcha. You thought I was going to keep going. Okay, let's turn this on because we can't actually get through it. We're going to get a whole bunch of hit points. Turn it on fire and walk away. Grab all those hit points so we're back max health. And this is all looking very familiar, isn't it? If we go to the right, we still see the main entrance of the giant castle, but we can't actually do anything with it. We need to turn the Raven off and talk to the rock again. He's going to move. Move, and then we can continue on. We need to go to the first area, to the first swampy area. Turn this guy back off. Explosion, bad. He's going to go good. Turn this to 1, and we're going to go 3. Give us enough clearance to get around. And now we go into the Infinite Woods. Infinite Woods, if you may remember, I showed that. You can get lost in there very easily until you can have the opacity. So let's just run through it. It doesn't matter. The turtles don't care. They're just going to look at us smugly. So we can continue on here, but if we turn the opacity way up, you can see there are white lines. We want to continue over all of the white lines and not interact with any of the black lines. So there's a white line up there and a black line down there. If we go to the black line, it'll reset us and we need to go back to the white. So we're just going to continue on the white for the sake of this video. You can explore in the black, but it will get you nowhere except lost. And if you do get lost in here, you can always reset it using the time warping crystal artifact thing. Continuing on to the left, and we're going to go in basically a complete circle here. Going back down to the left, and then down straight. And then we will start veering to the right, and finally up to the right. So down to the right. Down to the right some more. Almost straight to the right, and then one more up to the right. And this will enter us into the next cave. And this is where we are going to end this video. Yeah, we're going to end it right here. Next video will show us some cave stuff. This is a very crazy part of the game, probably the most difficult part of the game. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little walkthrough. Not much done in this video, a lot of traveling, but it's kind of hard to know where to go. So if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. And always remember, keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time.